afternoon, everyone! Today we are doing our video from two places in Spain at once, the island of Tenerife and Costa Blanca. The purpose of this video is to show life in different parts of Spain, the pros and cons of each location, and compare price for real estate market. So this video will be curated by two managers of VYM Canarias, Arina from Tenerife and Angelina from Benidorm. And the first thing we would like to talk about is the climate. So let's compare the climates of these two locations. Tenerife, as you know, has the name the island of eternal spring, which refers to its constant warm spring weather. Daytime temperature on the island reach an average of 25 degrees all year round, while at night temperature never drops about 20 degrees warm. There is a slight seasonality on Tenerife, usually noticed by us locals. In summer it's always hotter during the day, around 30 degrees of heat, and in winter it's usually 20-25 degrees. Rain is very rare on the islands, and as a result the island has a beach season all the year round.
Hello dear subscribers and friends, my name is Angelina and today I will conduct this report from the mainland Spain and more specifically from the area near Benidorm. We are located in the beautiful coast of Mediterranean Sea, in the town of Albir, where is also located our office. Our area of activity is located along the 30 kilometers of coast, and as in Canary Islands we do have our own microclimate. The province of Alicante is known due to its 320 days of sunshine in a year, and also the warmest winter in Europe. The average temperature in winter is around 17 or 18 degrees, reaching 23 during the day and 13 during the night. In the summertime, the average temperature is around 30 degrees. We are characterized by a more pronounced seasonality in this sense. The temperatures go down at the end of November, but around the mid of March you can safely put away your jackets. Rain is not common in this coast either. It could be around 2 weeks for a whole year.
As for the rhythm of the life on the island, it's very calm and measured. No one is in a hurry, everywhere you can say tranquilo and mañana and smile sweetly. The relaxed way of life creates a good mood around locals and visiting tourists.
Compared to Tenerife, the rhythm of life in Costa Blanca may be considered as a little bit lively. Although for the visitors it will still remain the characteristic Spanish mañana, so a little bit quiet and calm. Our area is located near the city Benidorm, the city which never sleeps. But you have to consider that we have locations for different needs, more quiet or more active. Also consider that we have near such a big city as Alicante and just 100 kilometers away from Valencia, which is considered one of the hearts of Spain.
From Tenerife, it is possible to fly to the mainland, to another country, or even to another continent without using transit. Recently, Tenerife has opened up the possibility of receiving tourists from New York who reach the island by direct flights. And as for flights to the mainland, they are direct flights to any peninsular city, and residents of the Canary Islands are entitled to a discount up of 75% of flights within Spain. Europe is most often flown via connecting flights to Madrid or Barcelona, where there are international airports. The islands can be reached by ferry or flight.
On our side, the province of Alicante, located in the mainland Spain, allows its inhabitants to experiment. We are located just 40 minutes away from the international airport of Alicante, from which there are direct flights to 96 destinations in Europe. In Alicante there is also a railway station which allows you to move around the mainland Spain, as well as the possibility of traveling by car, which doesn't have any limits. It is also worth considering that Valencia is less than 2 hours drive from Benidorm, and there you can find another airport and railway station.
You can get around the island by bus, and there is a single public transport on Tenerife called Titsa. Buses go everywhere on island, but sometimes you need to make about 2 or 4 transfers depending on where your destination is. The inconvenience of buses that there are delays, overcrowded buses and longer waits on the bus stops, so it's better to get around the island by car. There is an option of taxi, but it's quite expensive, and Santa Cruz and La Laguna are connected by railway, the tram, so it's very useful for students on the island and locals who work here, because the type of the transport runs regularly and on time.
In Costa Blanca we also have a company that provides public transportation. The buses connect most of the location, but you may need several transfers if your way is a little bit longer. In addition to buses, we also have tram lines. In them you can reach Alicante in 40 minutes and for just €2. And also it connects Benidorm with Denia, and the way will offer you panoramic views. But still the most comfortable way to move in here is your own car, as this is more touristic area and will not be compared with a big city, where the best transport is a metro.
Talking about security, the crime rate is low in the Canary Islands. This is due to the fact that we are on an island in the ocean, so you can't run in here without being noticed. Day and night, police patrol units works efficiently, so they organize various raids, stopping vehicles, etc.
The province of Alicante is also considered a safe place to live. The level of crime is very low, and the police and the Guardia Civil are very active on controlling the region. They carry out many controls and prevent the development of criminal activity. This is due to the high standard of living in our region, its active development and prosperity. In any case, we advise our clients to install an alarm system when buying a property, regardless of the province which is located in.
If you come to an island as a tourist, you will definitely want to know the history of the island to see its historical monuments. We have spoken about the oldest towns on the island, like Candelaria and La Laguna, in our previous videos. We will leave the link below this video to be able to see it again. Each area of the island has its own history and historical purpose. For example, the town of Icod de los Vinos has a long history of producing homemade cheeses and wines, which you can taste in local cafes. The cozy village, fishing village of La Caleta en Los Abrigos will surprise you with the fresh fish and seafood, taking you back to the era when catching the fish was the source of food for locals. Once on the island, every tourist must visit the volcano Teide, the highest peak in Spain. The air on Teide is energizing, impressive with its volcanic scenery and the beauty. The island has the most beautiful nature, which you can enjoy all day, any day of the year, just by spending a day in the forest park of Anaga, Esperanza, etc. Tenerife has plenty of activities for the whole family, as the island has warm temperature all year round, both of land and weather, plus 23 degrees. 23 degrees. You will have all the time in the world to enjoy sailing, jet skiing, beach holidays, poolside and so on. Tenerife has one of the best parks in the world. It's called VYM Park and it's open 365 days a year with entertainment for all ages. The creators of VYM Park are also the founders of the large Loro Park Zoo, translated as a parrot park, but it's actually an immense zoo with animals and birds from all the world. Thanks to the weather, you can play tennis and golf all year round in the open air and swim in the pool.
We have plenty of activities to satisfy a wide variety of tastes. Travelers often choose to visit places full of Spanish flavor, such as the historic city of Benidorm and its Balcón de Mediterráneo, the old town of Altea with its Mediterranean style, or the surroundings of Albir or Calpe or Villajoyosa, each of them with its unique charm. Also, the city of Alicante itself attracts visitors interested in its history. Many people also come here for the magnificent scenery that abounds. Swimming in the Algar waterfalls, visiting the village of Guadalest with its amazing turquoise lake, watching the flamingos coming to the salt lake of Calpe or enjoying the base of the Mediterranean Sea. In addition, people are interested in gastronomic tourism due to the Valencian community paellas. In Alicante, you should try the Alicante rice, which is not to be confused with paella in Valencia. The most famous park in our area is Terra Mítica, is an amusement park. We also have Terra Natura, which is a zoo, and Aqua Natura, which is a water park. In Benidorm, you also have another water park, which is Aqualandia. In our area, there are also many golf courses, and one of them is located in Oliva, a town near Denia, where you can find a golf course which is located just in the first line of the beach. You can also reach Valencia in around 1 hour and a half by car, where you can find lots of museums and different attractions and celebrations such as fallas. The proximity of two big cities also attracts different presentations and concerts of world stars. All in all, we can distinguish this area with a richer cultural life.
If you are planning to move to Spain, this part of the video may be useful for you, because now we will speak about family living in Tenerife and around Benidorm. For children on the island, there are educational centers for every age and for every budget of their parents. About kindergartens and schools and even university on the islands, we spoke more in previous videos. We will let links to them to be able to see them again, but due to the fact that now we are making a comparison video of these two locations, we will mention educational center as well. Educational centers for children here are private, public and semi-private. They are nursery schools, primary and secondary schools, high schools and universities. At the moment, there are 792 educational organizations in the Canary Islands. From age of 0, children are educated in any municipality of Tenerife. We can recommend the nursery in Colegio Costa Blanca behind me if you are in the south of Tenerife. Primary and secondary schools are often combined in one building, and we would like to mention the city of Los Cristianos, which has a local school called Ichasagua. In Adeje, we have great public schools for all ages from 0 to 18, such as El Galeón and Los Olivos. Public schools, where are primary, secondary and high schools, normally located in the same building. So we can highlight the best private schools, such as Wingate, is a British school, Costa Blanca International School and Luther King. In La Laguna, there is a university called Universidad de La Laguna, which offers 46 degrees and 38 masters. The university has 22,000 students from all the islands, Spain, and even the international program Erasmus.
In the Benidorm area, you also can find lots of different schools, starting from nursery schools to high schools. Among the popular schools in our area, we can name the British Alliance School in La Nucia, International Costa Blanca College and Lope de Vega in Benidorm. In all the institutions, there are from elementary school to high school. There is also a wide choice of public schools, which are divided by the level of education. Their cost is around 100 euros per month, and they are located in every municipality. In addition, Alicante has 5 universities and one of them has an art faculty in Altea, and there is also a business school. And in Valencia you can find another 18 universities, and the Polytechnic University of Valencia is ranked as the 4th best university in Spain.
Tenerife has a good selection of free after-school activities, clubs and activities organized by the town hall of municipalities. Almost every town has sports centers, football and volleyball fields and gyms. If we are talking about the most popular sports for children in Tenerife, there are plenty of football, basketball, volleyball clubs, and wrestling is also popular. There are options for all kids who like to dance and do gymnastics.
There are all types of sections for children's after school. One of the most popular is tennis. We also have the Academy of Ferrer in La Nucia, where the future stars of tennis are trained. You can also find different types of classes such as dance, taekwondo, drama classes or singing classes.
Earlier I said that the temperature on the island are moderate and warm all year round, so Tenerife is becoming one of the most popular beach resorts in the world. There are 126 beaches on the whole island on Tenerife, which cover more than 67 kilometers on island, out of its total area of 269 kilometers. The best beaches on the island have been awarded the Blue Flag for their cleanliness and maintenance. In the north of the island is definitely Playa de las Teresitas, while in the south is Playa del Duque, Playa Torviscas, and the long sandy beach of Las Vistas and Las Americas. The beaches are equipped with breakwaters and sunbeds on the sand. And as I said before about the weather temperature, the ocean in Tenerife warms up to 24 degrees.
The swimming season in our coast, as rule, begins in May. Also, some lovers of marine activities are happy to start it also in March. Since we are located in the Mediterranean coast, in the summer months, starting from July to October, the water temperature is very pleasant and it reaches more than 20 degrees. Costa Blanca is located along 200 kilometers of coast. In 2023, more than 60 beaches have received the Blue Flag. The Valencian autonomy has been on the list for years with the largest number of awarded beaches. In our case, this can be found in every municipality. Here in Albir, in Altea, in Calpe, in Villajoyosa, in Finestrat and also in Benidorm.
We will now speak about the value of properties for sale in both areas, Tenerife and near Benidorm area. To begin with, our agency VYM Canarias sells both new and resale properties. In order to make this part of real estate more understandable and receptive, we have divided the information on offers into the price categories. The first category is real estate up to 300,000 euros, the second category is up to 500,000 euros, and the third category is a luxury real estate up to 1 million euros, from 1 million euros and more. Pay attention to these two options. They are one-bedroom apartment in the prestigious areas of Costa Blanca, which tourists choose for their holidays. So if you buy a one-bedroom apartment in Mare Verde complex, where we have, by the way, an apartment for sale for 275,000 euros, or in the Orlando complex, also one-bedroom apartment, 289,000 euros. You get the opportunity to rent out all the year round for short-term rentals to tourists.
In this budget in Costa Blanca, you could buy a great apartment. We are talking in this case about properties with 2 bedrooms, and it could be located in Benidorm, in La Cala, or even in small towns like Polop or La Nucia, where you can also buy a townhouse or a little house. At VYM Canarias, we can offer an apartment in Finestrat in a newly built residential complex. It's a ground floor apartment with big garden plot and 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Its price now is 285,000 euros. Also, at the moment in Costa Blanca, we do have several new build projects for sale with prices starting at 200,000 euros. One of them is located in Villa Joyosa, just minutes walking distance from the beach, and the other one is located in Muchamel, 15 minutes drive from Alicante and from the beaches. Apartments from 2 bedrooms with spectacular views to the sea and to the golf course.
If we raise the price limit to 500,000 euros, we can consider not only one-bedroom apartments and studios, but also spacious family housing. For example, for this budget on Tenerife, you can buy a whole townhouse in a complex with a swimming pool in the prestigious neighborhood of Costa Blanca called El Madronial. The neighborhood has everything you need for comfortable living. In other areas of Ireland, there are many options for purchase. For example, a spacious penthouse in Los Cristianos could cost 335,000 euros.
In this budget in Finestrat, you can safely consider a huge number of new projects. And let's start, of course, with Finestrat, the neighborhood of new buildings. Here you can purchase an apartment from one of the most famous developers of our area, starting at the price of 350,000 euros, with 2 spacious bedrooms and a big terrace. But starting at the price of 380,000 euros, you can also purchase an apartment with big terrace and sea views, and also views to the skyline of Benidorm. Besides them, there are also other complexes in Finestrat where you can find 3 bedrooms apartments, and we also have one of those projects where the developer offers you a ground floor apartment with private pool. You can also consider townhouses in Balcón de Finestrat starting at 430,000 euros, but it's not all. You also can purchase an independent villa from the developer in such cities such Polop or La Nucia, starting at the price of 370,000 euros. But in addition, Costa Blanca also has a huge selection of secondary housing. For example, you could purchase a duplex penthouse in Sierra Cortina for the price of 375,000 euros with spectacular views to Benidorm and the sea. But also you could consider resale properties in new build complexes or more spacious townhouses and villas. This price range in Costa Blanca gives you the opportunity of considering different type of properties. For example, duplexes in new build complexes from the developer. But also in this price you could consider purchasing a great villa from the developer, such as the one where we are now. This villa has 3 bedrooms and is located in Balcón de Finestrat. Its price is 549,000 euros. In this project you could also consider another type of villas, which price is 650,000 euros, and it includes sea views and also a basement where you could make another bedroom or even a great living room. In this budget, around 650,000 euros, you could consider also other types of new build properties such as individual villas or even resale properties with more Spanish styles. Villas located in a more upmarket areas from the developer can start their prices at 850,000 euros, reaching the luxury category with properties starting at 1 million euros. In this category in Costa Blanca you can consider different options, such as villas from the promoters, resale properties or apartments in the most exclusive buildings in Benidorm, first line to the sea and the highest floors of Intempo.
So what about living in Tenerife? Is it expensive? For example, for a family of 2 people, the average monthly cost is 2,000 euros. Nowadays, apartment rental prices are from 900 euros and even more if you are looking for a spacious place. So they often ask you to pay a couple of months in advance plus a deposit. And the grocery basket plus household chemicals is about 300–400 euros per month for a small family. We will now go to one of the biggest supermarkets of Spain, Mercadona. It's a shop chain and best rated by all the locals and tourists. So we will go to Mercadona right now to show you the prices of some important products here in Tenerife.
In Costa Blanca, the situation is about the same. The average cost of living for 2 people is around 2,000 euros per month, depending on your way of living. It is possible to find an apartment for rent starting at 800 euros per month, but it will be quite difficult, as the owners always ask for proof of income and work contracts. The average check for food groceries will be around 300 or 400 euros per month. For example, such products as milk will cost around 83 cents per liter. 1 kilogram of meat will cost around 5 euros and 95 cents and 4 euros and 45 cents for 1 kilo of chicken. Potatoes cost around 1 euro and 99 cents per kilo and oranges around 1 euro and 89 cents per kilo. Fruits and vegetables can be bought at the local markets, where they will be a little bit cheaper but more tasty. Electricity and water will cost about 100 or 120 euros per month, not including the community fees if you are the apartment's owner. Prices for the 95 gas start at around 1 euro and 50 cents depending on the gas station. Entertainment could greatly affect your monthly budget. For example, a dinner at a restaurant for 2 people could cost about 60 euros, but depending on the restaurant. You can try a really great paella only for 14 euros per person, but in some restaurants they charge around 25 euros per person. The average price of going to a concert is around 40 euros. A gym membership can range from 30 euros to 60 euros, but a spa visit will cost only 18 euros.
In terms of tourist season in both locations, the most popular months in Tenerife are from around the end of October, when the Halloween holiday starts, to March and early April. Tourists visit the island mainly in winter, and this is the obvious because Central Europe usually has slushy grey weather, while Tenerife has mild, warm and beachy weather. Golf playing is popular on island in winter time. Golf enthusiasts are aware of the amount of tourists and book their trip in advance. You may ask, is the island empty in summer? After I said before, it looks like a season of tourism is only in winter. No, in summer there is a different kind of tourism. Families with small children who prefer to relax by the pool, young people from the Spanish mainland, where the temperature in the summer is 40 degrees Celsius and more. It's just a slightly different kind of tourism, a different crowd, different activities that they like to do during their holidays.
Costa Blanca is certainly different from Canary Islands. Seasonality is here more manifested, nevertheless our province has also its own microclimate. Thanks to the mountains that surround us, Costa Blanca has a very sunny weather around all the year. Of course, the main touristic season is in summer, but it starts in the Easter week in the beginning of April and it lasts till the end of November. Moreover, September and October are considered the best months of the season, as they combine the great weather and the warm water. Then the temperature decreases and in our region starts the so-called winter, but not forgetting the sunny weather. The temperature in winter here is around 17 and 18 degrees, due to which Costa Blanca is considered one of the best regions for spending the winter. Many people are interested in longer-term rentals, such as for 1 month or 3 months, to enjoy the comfortable weather and the sunshine of Spain without leaving the European continent. Often, people from northern part of Europe comes here with their own cars, which allows them to travel comfortably and move freely around the area. And the surroundings of Benidorm are considered a great area for living, and not also due to its weather, but also due to the infrastructure, living standards and the presence of different types of entertainment, such as, for example, golf. As well, the transport connections with different regions allow you to fill this several months with interesting program.
So this is the end of our extensive video report. We hope that you found this video useful and informative. Comparing both locations, we have told you about why each of them are special. We showed you a bit of the area. We told you about average property prices. And as an experienced local people here, we look forward to welcoming you to our offices in Tenerife and in Albir, and introducing you to Spain in more details. Bye-bye.
In general terms, we can say that both locations provide comfortable lifestyle, depending on the different type of needs. We will be happy to help you find your perfect location in Spain. Thank you for being with us today, and we will wait for you here in Spain.